Looks like they built the city deep and high.
Dude, that looks so
Are all those
nice.
walls around the city supposed to protect it from Naytiba attacks?
I am actually able to see the details in Zion for the first time.
Walls don't seem to be as reinforced as well as they should be.
Amazing. Also, that's one of Lily's best outfits. Also, Danger Zone. Holy crap. It didn't run out of VRAM there on that. Like, I know Zion is also quite heavy. You know what? Zion probably lagged for the exact fucking same reason as the fucking Great Desert and the Wasteland.
Wow!
But the thing is, Zion,
place?
it was
I
consistently
wonder how
more
the
laggy.
colony would react if they knew about this!
Most likely there will be a protocol to rescue everyone. It'll be a big project.
Like
But
right
the
now,
only
for
way it would be
example, I
possible to
think
contact the
it's on
colony
the...
would be to
Oh,
finish the
hello,
mission.
there's a Christmas tree.
I hope that day comes soon.
No, it does not. Oh, this is gonna... That doesn't look right. Come on now.
Adam,
I'm gonna do
Why
the
are the
Christmas event and
streets
then
so
that tree has to
empty?
go.
is everyone hiding because of us?
We have a situation here.
A situation?
You'll see when you get to the presence chamber.
Yo. This has to be the precise reason as to why this area was fucking slow also on the PS5. It has to be this exact same thing. Dude, I think people, even on like very high textures, when they get literally
here.
just a Zion, they're gonna see same stuttering as I do here. Except it's worse. Oh boy. The full version of this game is very much not stingy with the VRAM. It wants to use way more than it probably should.
Come on, we're almost there.
And already. I've built all of these, yeah. Yeah, this golden keyhole suite is something that was not on... oh, I didn't have this on the PS5, but I think I said the last time. Like, right before I ended. This was one of the pre-order things. Which I, of course, didn't have because I bought the physical copy secondhand. So
Hey,
bust,
Rael. It's been a while.
rail, yeah.
Looks like you
Rail,
brought guests.
shale, and
Very
seal. Is
important
seal one of them?
guests. you
Rail,
open the
seal,
door?
and shale.
Go. Oracle
is
is waiting
Shile?
for you.
Is shale?
See you
Shile.
soon, Rael.
Rail. I think I remember saying that these prototype angels, who are still, you know, on our side here helping Zion or serving Zion, these are probably made by hand by Raphael Marx, aka Adam. It's like the most logical explanation that I can come up with for these guys. Is something? No? It's a bit dark in here, but yeah, you need an OLED for like this scene here. Like, I'm not missing here like details that I'm supposed to be able to see, but the IPS glow is making it hard to see. But if I don't have that, then, you know, some scenes are gonna look more washed out than they should. This presence chamber could be very vibrant.
Whoa, this place!
Like Lily's
This is
eyes.
where the memories are kept, right?
You've got a keen eye. That's right. The presence chamber is where memories are stored.
I wonder why the
The
tree is
memories
here.
of
Does
those
anybody
who
ever know?
couldn't make it back to Mother Sphere.
That's something I never pondered when I was on the PS5. Why is there a tree in the middle of the presence chamber?
Over here.
Does Oracle want some greenery inside the room, or? That's like the only thing I can come up with. Look at Lily. Like,
I
Lily
see
was
we
utterly
have
terrified
guests.
of this guy.
Welcome.
Yeah. She crumpled up and started
Let me
stepping
start
back
the
there.
introductions. This is Zion's prophet, Oracle.
I'm Airborne Squad Member Eve.
My name's Lily.
Those
Pleased to
classes
meet you.
don't really fit that
Adam
good.
has told me all about you.
With a difference to it.
You defeated an Alpha Natiba. Could you show me anything it might have dropped?
Here.
Oh, it's an Alpha Core. Please, a moment. Your objective is to rid the world
That
of the
page that you had the
Alpha
book on
Natiba,
has the picture
leader
of the
all other Natibas.
had the picture of the Abaddon inside
Well,
of it.
then I suppose you're trying
Detail
to
that I
use
was never able to see in the
Alpha
PS5.
Core as a key to open the way forward to the nest. Is that right?
How did you know that?
He read your mind.
Unfortunately, the nest
didn't.
cannot be opened with the Alpha Core alone.
What?
No way!
But is there really no other way to reach the nest?
By fusing 4 Alpha Cores together, you create something called a Master Core. Only with the Master Core will you be able to reach the very deepest corner of the nest.
How do you know all this?
Thanks to my personal link to the facility on the surface, I can search anywhere and everywhere on Earth. All I require is the right amount of energy.
That would also mean you'd be able to track down the Alpha Natiba.
And I really wish that I remembered
That's
the
enough for introductions.
other substance in the
Adam,
context
please
of what he just
insert
said
the
better.
hypercell.
I feel like if I'm gonna try to add anything to what he just said about the, his personal connection to the
Hey,
facility, I'm just
here.
gonna miss. So I'm not gonna say anything about it right now. I'm just gonna wait till later playthroughs when I have the substance fresh on my mind again.
Please follow Adam.
For the time being, the personal link on the facility, he basically means that massive orb inside the center of Zion, I think. Like, very practical guess is that thing. It's like a massive, like, antenna, kind of. Look at Lily again. Lily is literally just a massive child. Well, so is kind of Eve as well, but the difference between Eve and Lily
Hey,
is that
Lily, this way.
Eve
it's
is
so
brave,
dark.
while Lily is not.
I really don't like the dark.
This is the hyperdrive, the source of all of Zion's energy. Eve,
Oh, and
the
Eve is
hypercell
also
you brought will bring light to Zion.
Eve is also a bit less impulsive
Here,
than Lily is.
try putting the hypercell in here.
That's the reason as to why Eve does not say stuff like, I really don't like the dark. Like, what does that comment serve, Like, that's something a child would say because they like think about it in their head, and before they think if it's a good idea to say something, they just blur it out, They just burp their thoughts out before they think if it's a good idea, The texture details, I mean, whatever. If the game runs good, otherwise, sure. I think Shift Up is gonna do something about that any one of these days, though. Because those are like, I think those are, they are
Is this
buggy
some kind of
a
graveyard?
lot of the time, and I think that they are simply not all even loading.
The people here are in a deep sleep due to energy depletion.
And also, I think the VRAM in this game is definitely too aggressive. I think there's probably
Carrying on
some
this way.
software bug.
It can only bring
going on.
darkness.
Carrying on this way, it can only bring darkness.
Eve, please help us.
Right? He's basically blasting his thoughts, what would happen or what is happening without our help.
Thanks to the
Audibly.
hypercell Eve acquired, they're safe. For the time being.
Also, Adam's voice
glad
does
I
not
was able
sound
to do
weirdly
something of
echoed here like
significance.
it did on the PS5.
Do we need more hypercells?
On the
If the
PS5,
citizens ever
his
want to
voice
wake
echoes
up?
very unnaturally on this
Yes. We need 3 more hypercells if we ever want to fully rebuild Zion.
Here it's like,
Let's go back to Oracle and you can hear the rest of the story.
I think it's a bit amplified, but it's not as ridiculous as it was on the PS5.
Outsiders. Thank you for your hard work. Thanks to you, the lives of tens of thousands of people have been extended.
Tens of thousands of people. You know what I'm gonna look the very first thing when you go outside?
Also stabilizing.
There's a dead black cat
That's great news!
on one of
Does
the
that mean we can figure out the location of the
on one of the
Alpha Nativa
alleyways
now?
of
All the
Zion.
Elder's energy
I will
is
be
still
very
being
curious to
directed
see
at
how.
maintaining the cradle.
I will be very curious to see what kind of polygon count we're gonna see on that cat.
This here is Man, a Sentinel commander. He also serves as Oracle's bodyguard.
My skills are still limited, shall we say, so I am not yet able to reach new areas. However, with the power of more hypercells, I'm certain I can track the location of the Alpha Nativa. That's why I'll have to ask you for a little more help.
That is easily, by the way, Lily's
Altus
best suit.
Lavoir, a place out in the wasteland,
really glad I got that.
a ruin of the past.
Altus Lavoir. Altus Lavoir. Abus Lavoir. Any more Lavoirs?
I'm sure it'll be of help.
How many more Lavoirs are we gonna have in Stellar Blade
Yes.
2, I wonder?
We have no other choice. Adam, Lily, I'll be counting on
Are
you.
Eve's eyes more like hazel brown
It
than
won't be easy.
like
Make sure to be
dark
well
yellow?
prepared.
Or not dark yellow, dark orange? The lighting. Also, Man has definitely more detail on his forehead, I noticed that. Compared to the PS5. That was a very noticeable difference. Right, you idiots probably don't say anything else than the usual.
Angel, Zion has several rules. Usually it's a temporary measure to prevent the fall of the city. You must always remember this. The city is in...
Wait, how do you zoom? Oh, simply. The NPCs look better. Yeah. That's like one very big thing in Stellar Blade that sucked super bad on the PS5. The NPC texture or model quality was complete doo-doo. And here, that is much better. Like the gap between
Danger.
Eve's detail and
Other
their
than that,
detail now is not that big.
It's all up to you, really. I wouldn't mind if you saved us.
I wouldn't mind if you saved us.
Angel,
Anything else stupid to say?
Zion has several rules. You must always remember this. Other than that, it's all up to you.
Okay. I kind of subconsciously skipped his dialogue because I literally filled the blanks on what he was gonna say because I heard it so many times on the PS5. Anything else?
Angel, Zion,
okay,
you
that's
must
little
always
stupid
remember
dialogue.
this. Other than that,
Yep.
it's all up...
I can't scan. Oh, right. The drone. The drone's not with us.
Angel, Oracle has given us the order to cooperate with you. So I'll be watching.
Oh yeah, these
I do
classes
not
have to
trust
go.
you.
They don't fit.
I will not forgive you if you threaten our order.
No. What's the other guy's name?
Angel,
Sam.
you must always remember this. Other than that, it's all up to you, really. Angel, Oracle has given us the order to cooperate with you. So I do not trust you. I will not forgive you.
That's very deep dialogue. You can actually read that. Yeah, that's not mumbo jumbo. Like, I mean, if you zoom in and, I don't know, use some artificial intelligence to sharpen these letters, like, this looks like it's actually readable.
Angel, I heard you contributed to resolving the problem with the hyperdrive. Keep it up and do what you can, as long as it benefits Zion. Angel, I heard you contribute. Keep it up and...
Angel! I'm low. Sentinel! The current situation in Zion is desperate, but I believe you'll be able to save us. Angel! I'm low. The current situation in Zion...
Yeah, the people in here do not like angels, by the way. So the mere idea of this person saying that is weird. Like, they have had what? They have had run-ins in with angels before, and they have not ever liked them. They have as much, well, I mean, the citizens in here, or civilians, I guess, not those guys, they have as much mistrust towards the angels as they have towards their own, I guess, government, if we can loosely call it that. More like Oracle and his, okay, maybe not his henchmen, but his deputies, yeah, I guess. Sentinels. I mean, literally says right there. Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit to read in this place, so I knew next time when I was gonna get on that it was gonna be a lot of reading. But I'm probably not gonna be able to add so much context this time because I don't have the particulars of this subject matter on my brain anymore, like in my mind, fresh anymore. So I'm probably gonna be able to. Actually, should I read this audibly? I typically don't like reading this long text audibly. It's kind of tiresome, but... The Zion Prophet Orcal rewards Sentinel warriors. We must pay respects to the fallen Sentinels who gave their lives for Zion. An award ceremony for 17 Sentinels under the watch of Sentinel Captain Mun was held today in the Presence Chamber. 3 members who died in the Great Desert received gold stars. Sentinel Captain Man received a silver star. The remaining 13 received bronze stars. In his commemorative speech, Captain Man said, "We have lost many comrades in our fight with the Naitivas. They were true warriors." He gave credit to his former soldiers by adding, "The remaining sentinels will do the work of many and ensure their sacrifice wasn't in vain." Meanwhile, armed assailants broke into the ceremony and caused chaos, shouting that citizens are being silenced and brutally massacred. It tarnished the shine of this glorious ceremony. Measures will need to be taken regarding the anti-colony criminals. Also, one other reason as to why I typically don't like reading audibly, outside of, just, the act itself, it's just simply slower than just reading your own mind, but I remember texts better if I read it on my mind with thought than if I audibly read it. It's always beneficial.
Angel, the Sentinels are watching you.
But this time, because I remember,
Oracle has allowed you to enter the city. However, that doesn't mean that you can do as you please.
Yes, we have the superstitious sentinel, which is very good, but anyway. Because I remember the text in this game well enough, if I read them audibly, it doesn't really...
Angel, the Sentinels are...
I remember them so well when I
just
see the associative text on whatever I'm reading in this game. I remember it very well because I have read it like so many times already, so I think on this playthrough I'm gonna be able to read it audibly and just whatever. Although I think I might just reserve that for the long text.
I feel
and
better
even
now
then,
that we're outside.
The webcam on the top right corner is also covering parts of
intense
the text, which is the reason as to why I thought
That
of
scary-looking guy wouldn't stop
maybe
staring
reading
at
audibly
me.
might be better.
I know he doesn't look it, but he's
So
friendlier
that
than
anybody
you
watching
think.
can also see what is
I
being
have
read.
to finish the maintenance
Or
on the
here,
Tetra
I guess.
before we leave. Ave, can I ask you for a favor? I ordered a propulsion control board from a parts store called Sister's Junk. Can you go pick up the order and meet me back at the safe house?
Is that coming from the
Feel free
game?
to look around the city while you do.
Okay.
There's a weird, like, chirping
I'm
noise.
going to borrow Adam's workshop for a bit. I want to tinker with the drone.
There's a weird, like, chirping noise that happens in
Let's all
certain
finish what we have to
intervals in
do
the
and
Zion
meet
area.
back
I
at the
heard it
Tetra
also,
Con.
like, after the Presence Chamber. Now it's no longer there. It was there when Adam and Lily were talking. Yeah, it's not there anymore. Okay, these I'm not gonna read, you can see them. Right. Oh yeah, you quick open mission list there, that's kinda... How do you quick Yo, where's the fucking map quick open? I know there should be a quick open map, it's more important than quick open missions. Wait. The map is... Wait, the map isn't here? Oh, that's why it doesn't work. Okay, got it. I think we need to walk past like those stairs or something, and then we get the heads up for like the minimap, you know?